Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back in Uncut Eats. So today we're doing an old school fried rice. Now I'm gonna show you how my grandma used to make fried rice. Alright, so right here guys, we have a small piece of pork here. Now we're gonna start out by slicing this up guys, very thinly. Alright, yeah, we're gonna cut this up very thinly guys, because we want it to be able to cook up fast. Alright, you know, back in the days they used whatever they had, you know what I mean, to make it work. So we're gonna add a little piece of pork in our stew. Like I said, we gotta cut it very thin guys, because we want it to cook fast. So like I said, cut it as thin as possible. Alright, so that's pretty much what we're looking for right there guys. Now I got a little bit of seasoning right here, right? So pretty much some chicken seasoning, some complete seasoning, garlic powder in here guys. Again, just a little throw together, you know what I mean? We're gonna put that in our fried rice, and as you see, we got a little bit of shrimp here also. Didn't have a lot, it's kind of leftovers, so we'll just cut them up into small pieces guys. We got some sausages here, you know, some garlic and scallion. You see the rice, the eggs, a little soy sauce. All right, so we're just gonna put a light little seasoning over this, because we're gonna go ahead and fry this up real quick. You know, just eat a nice little thing. And then if you look over here, I got my pot over here already. Cast iron pot, little oil. Let's go on in. Make sure you separate them. Now guys, we're frying this on low heat. The reason being, we don't want this to start burning too quickly. Want to give it a little chance to, you know, kind of cook, you know what I mean? You want it to cook properly, being that it's pork. You know, it's not like steak and stuff like that. You know, what you can pretty much eat raw. You know, pork has to be cooked properly. So we want to make sure you get a nice, you know, nice little cook on it guys. Guys, low and slow. Not too much longer here. And the pork is what's going to add a little crunch factor to it. Guys, so pretty much that's what we're looking for. Nicely cooked with a nice little, you know, it has a little bit of crunch to it. So we're gonna take this out right now guys, and we're just gonna transfer this to our plate here. Like I said, a nice relaxed simple dinner, you know, nothing over the edge guys. You can use whatever you have at home, you know what I mean. Now we're gonna go in with our shrimps. Like I said, I'm doing all this on low heat. Always remember, low heat is more manageable. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about burning the food. If you're not comfortable in the kitchen, I always recommend cooking on low heat. Alright. I guess while we're here, maybe we can actually multitask. Let's get some of that oil over there. And then I'll just go ahead and put the sausage in on that side. Like I said, you know, we want to get a nice little crisp on these things before we put them in the fried rice. Alright, we're not going to do the shrimp too long because we don't want to overcook it. So as soon as you see it start changing color, you start getting that little pinkish, reddish looking color. You know, that's what you're looking for. Alright, so about right now, you see that? Nice little color on that. It's kind of what you're looking for. Just go ahead and flip this over. Now guys, as usual, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and share the videos. And at the end of the video, if you like it, make sure you hit that thumbs up. You know, all these things help. You know, I got a lot of dishes for you guys. Alright, now that sausage, you can just give it a, so I'm saying, once you get something looking like that on the sausage, alright, that's what we're looking for. So there's a quick little color on it. A few more seconds here. Alright. This shrimp is about good, guys. We're not going to overcook this. Remember, we still got to flip it in the rice. So, just wanted to give it a little fix here. You may see me moving things a lot when I cook, and you may be wondering why. But you know, when you cook like this, and you do a lot of this, the food don't have much time to burn. You know what I mean? Because it's not really sitting on one side too long. You're constantly stirring it, so you know it slowly cooks that way without burning. You know, that's a little technique. All right, so I think we're about good with these guys. Go ahead and get these out. And guys, as you see, I'm cooking my cast iron pot here. My favorite spot, one of my favorite pots to cook in. It holds the heat very good, you know, very nice pot. Alright, so now at this point in time, guys, I'm gonna bring the heat up a little bit on this, because now I'm gonna show you where my grandmother pot come in. Because you know, growing up, yeah, whenever she used to cook, she used to always put a nice little fry on her fried rice, you know, to give it a nice crispy outside, you know, so it has a nice little crispy bite to it whenever you eat it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Now this we're not going to turn too much, because like I said, we want to get a nice crisp on the bottom. When I do turn it, you will actually see what I'm saying. So let's get it up, you know, just a couple of minutes or so, and then we turn it up, and then we turn it. Alright guys, so see that right there? That's what we're looking for. See, you got that little burn on the bottom? Yes, that's what we need. That's that little burn is what gives the crunch. You know, if you're a real Jamaican and stuff, you know, you'll know that we call that bun. That bottom part of the pot, that's usually what's left after dinner. You know, the bottom part of the rice that got burned. I think maybe that's where my grandmother came up with the idea of doing it that way, because that's usually, and in Jamaica we tell you that's usually the nicest part of the rice is the bottom part that gets slightly burnt to the bottom. What we call it bun bun. Yes. Yeah man, that's it. So anyways guys, we're just gonna get a little bit more crisp up on this. So like I said, you just pretty much spread it out, you know, and leave it there, let it sear up nicely. Then now, just in about 2 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this baby. It's gonna be real quick, real easy. It's gonna be fun, guys. You're gonna love this. And make sure you check out some more other videos, them guys. Make sure you check out that Jamaican pan pork. That one is a good one. You know, just another style of eating pork. Really good, guys. Follow the recipe, you can't be disappointed. Or you won't be disappointed, I should say. So if you realize we just went in right in the pot with the oil that we had already, you know, from frying the pork and the sausages and stuff, all that oil that got rendered out, you know what I mean, we just went right in. And that, you know, adds a lot of flavor to the rice also. Alright, yes. It's looking lovely, guys. So now, at this point in time, guess what? Time for us to go in with our good old egg. You know, every fried rice needs good egg in it, guys. And then guys, you can do this on medium heat, because again, you don't want to start burning on you, alright? You want to always make sure, you know, whenever you see certain times when the food gets too hot, like right now, there's not much liquid in the pot. You don't want to keep it too high, because then it's going to start burning. When you have enough liquid in the pot, then you can, you know, run the high flame for a little bit. But that's looking lovely right about now, guys. Yes. So guess what we're going to do right now? We're going to use a little touch of that seasoning that we had. Now guys, you can buy the fried rice seasoning, or you can throw together your own at home. You know what I mean? I encourage you to throw together stuff, test seasoning out, go out, buy different ones and put them together and see what works for you. Because, you know, I can give you what I use, but you might not like that taste, you know what I mean? But I want you to learn to generate your own taste. You know, that's why you become a better chef, you know what I mean? Yeah, and flavors, you know, because sometimes everybody's taste bud is different. You might be looking for a different flavor than me. You know, my flavors might be too aggressive for you, you know what I mean? So you might want to tone down a little bit, you know what I mean? So, like I said, it's good to get your own seasoning, buy them, test them out. If it looks interesting in the store, go ahead and pick it up, take it home, try it. Alright? That's looking lovely so far, guys. So right at this point in time now, again, we're gonna go ahead with a little bit of soy sauce, guys. We're not gonna go in with too much, and we don't want it overpowering the food. You know, we just want enough just to kiss that rice, you know, not trying to stay. You know, just like a little good night kiss. You know, you're not spending the night, you know what I mean? Same thing with the, I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like I said, guys, medium heat, that way you can slowly work all your ingredients in without burning the food. That's looking lovely, guys. Now, let's go in with all of that food that, you know, shrimp and stuff that was seared up. Guys, we're gonna add another little seasoning here. Now I got some oyster sauce here, guys. Now, oyster sauce is generally a little salty, so you just want to make sure you put just a little bit. Like I said, when cooking, you don't want to put too much of no seasoning at all. You're not of any one seasoning, because you always want to use just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's how you truly get a really good flavor. All right. That's right. This is coming together lovely. Alright, now guys, time to add in our scallion and our garlic. And we usually add that in last because you want it to have a nice little bite, still kind of be a little fresh when eating the fried rice. You know, you don't want to just be cooked all the way out, you know what I mean? You want to still have a little fun to it still. Yep. Being that we're Jamaican and stuff, you know, we gotta have the spice, guys. So got some homemade pepper sauce here. You can go look up the video, see how I made this. Alright. Just add just a little bit to this, guys. We don't want it too spicy, but you know, we want the fried rice to have a nice little kick to it. And guys, this just got a couple more seconds, you know. You know what time it is. Make sure you put in the comments if you know what time it is. I ain't gonna say it this time. Oh man, guys, that looks lovely. Camera girl, give them a close-up. I wish you could smell that right now. So right now, guys, we're gonna cut the fire off, or cut the flame, you know, the stove off now. All right. Give us about 60 more seconds. You know, we just want everything to marry each other, you know. Spend some time with each other. You know, get to know each other before they get separated again. All right, guys, so you know what time. I'll see you guys around the dinner table. Guys, so here goes the ending product, guys. The end product. Looking lovely. So let's go ahead and share some dinner here. And also have to fix up the big man plate. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Aye. Yes, grandmother style fried rice, you know, guys. Looking lovely. Now, you know, we have to add a little bit of meat to it. Got some Chick-fil-A sauce right here. Come on now, where you at? There we go. And guys, like I said, you don't want to add too much of nothing. Just a nice little drizzle. That's what we're looking like. That's it, guys. Real easy, real simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as usual. And make sure you share the video if you like it and give it a thumbs up, guys. Everything helps. And make sure you go and check out my other videos. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. We'll respond back to you guys, all right? Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time.